Marsha Nolan here again for part 2 of key phrases for Master Ching and also on standing postures. First of all, I need to let you know I'm using my back garden room, which is settling, and so it's a little bit slanty down, so this one appears a little bit higher, although I do have, like a lot of people, we're not exactly perfect in our spine bones, have a little scoliosis as you get older, so please put that into notation. Alright, so he always says, make sure you start with the 3 hollows, and we'll review the 3 hollows would be the center, hands, and feet. That would be 3. So then the other thing he always says is the fingers of the toes have to match. So you are slightly curving your toes to grasp the ground, and therefore you have hands that are rounded, not straight. Your wrists are not straight, nice and round. Then you have the bubbling spring on the bottom, which is a hollow, and you feel the energy coming up. We're right now 50% on the right, weight 50% on the left. So you're equally bringing up the energy in to your body. And the feet starts all the movement. The suction cups are, I always remember that if you parked behind a car that had these stickum suction cups and this silly looking animal attached, you never forget it. Okay, so, but you are grabbing equally all 4 sides. So a lot of form, people do this, and they do this, and they bring their toes, and their whole body is not in alignment. Now you don't have equal suction cups. So keep that in mind when you're doing your moving form, but you need to have suction cups. Okay, so we want some more phrases. The hollow here comes from you rounding your back. The scapula rounds, all the area rounds here, and it's all connected to your spine and to your elbows. So you want to bring your elbows forward. So you want to relax all the muscles in the sides of your body. And yet, the spine is separating. All your muscles are separating. That is how you have expansion. Everything expands. All right, so now we have suction cups on the feet. We're not going to be doing a moving form yet. You are doing things to think about while you're doing a standing posture, standing meditation. And when I mentioned to you the hands, the center of your hands, they don't have to be perfectly against here, but you have them crossed and then lower down here in some area. So your elbows are actually a little more forward at this point. Let go of your muscles here. And the masters always come around in class and check to see whether you're tight. And also back here, your hamstrings all relaxed. So that you need to get your bones in a position where they're holding you up with the spine and all of the bones. And we want to connect our fingers. Sometimes you can play with your fingers and play with your toes so that you know you're looking inside and connecting. Okay, now you want to have, basically, you want the jade pillow open, which is sort of behind your eyes, right in the back. And that would be the same as the Adam's apple, is you don't squeeze it, but if you pull this back, your jade pillow opens up. So you want to practice opening up the jade pillow. Your elbows have to feel like they're resting on a table. That would be one thing that he would say. But he would say to feel like you have big clown feet. So I used to have all these big old shoes to wear on Halloween that have a very big foot. You want to have your elbow connected to those big feet. So you want to have the elbows out further, and the further the energy is out here, and your toes are connecting in the front, the more you sit back. And some people practice this an hour a day, just the standing part, before we start moving. So we have the jade pillow open. And 3 hollows, so that makes another hollow, 4. You have, of course, a hollow by having horse stance. Your knees feel like they're coming in, and so you have roundness between your legs. And we'll close now, and next time we meet, we'll start doing key phrases and moving instead of just standing. And bring your energy back and put it back into the lower dantian.